Hey, good afternoon. Russell's Hotels going live just for a couple of minutes. You guys know how I do it. Happy Wednesday, or like as I like to say, happy hump day. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is hump day, right? Yeah. Hey, I'm right. Okay. All right. Just making sure. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I do these daily. It's a daily check-in. I do this daily Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You may say, "Well, what do you do on Tuesday?" Because you didn't mention Tuesday. Well, I do On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about. In fact, I did it yesterday. And if you didn't check it out, make sure you do go back and check it out. I just want to make sure that I am. There we go. If you didn't check out On Air with Russell of Hotels yesterday, please check it out. It's the replay is going on right now. It's here on LinkedIn. It's on YouTube as well as X, if that's your thing, right? And I also put it on Facebook on my Facebook page. So feel free to check out the replay. I had a guest yesterday, none other than Mr. the illustrious Calvin Tiloki with Revpar Media. So thank him for coming. I want to thank him again for coming on and giving us that knowledge, that revenue management knowledge, that sales. You know how sales and revenue management should work together. Well, he painted a picture that a lot of hotels need to listen to, right? A lot of hotels, a lot of revenue managers, dorms, is what we call them, a lot of directors of sales, a lot of general managers. Everybody needs a seat at the table, right? Everyone needs to know what's going on with each other's department. What do you bring to the table? What's your role? Because a lot of times we don't know what everybody's role is and how revenue management is essential to sales, right? And sales is essential to revenue management. It's all, we all need to be together, right? That's why I say we all need a seat at the table. And sometimes that doesn't happen. And yesterday, like I said, if you have not seen it, he gave some tips of how we should and how things, it's not the old way of doing things anymore since, COVID and all that stuff, when, people got furloughed and laid off and all that stuff. Well, we came back to a new world. We came back to a new way of doing things. Okay. So the old way of doing things, it ain't working no more. So just check it out. Tell me what you think. In fact, I was so, moved by the conversation, right? It was a conversation. It wasn't an interview. It was a conversation that I asked him to come back on. I said, well, either come back on like next week or let's do a live like next week or something like that. So we're going to do something because there's some other things that we need to talk about that he had mentioned that we just didn't have enough time to go over. And part of that was like cross training. I always talk about cross training, but he kind of, went a little more further, like what we need to do as far as cross training. So we want to talk about that. We want to talk about leadership in hotels and understanding the other departments. How many times do we hire someone and we just throw them in whatever department they're in and they have no idea what goes on in other departments or how another department relates to the department that they're working in? We need, as far as the onboarding process, we need to make sure HR or whoever's in charge of doing that, they're spending some time in these other departments or knowing exactly what's going on in those departments and why it's essential that we communicate, constantly or consistently with these other departments. Just things that you would think that, oh, hotels do that already. No, they don't. They don't. So there you go. So that's just a little glimpse, a little taste of what we talked about yesterday. But please feel free to go and check it out, like I said, either on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on X, on YouTube. So make sure you guys check that out. And if you have any questions, hey, I'm here for it as well. So as you can see, the photo or the video, I guess it's a photo, is the Miraval Resort in Arizona. I was there several weeks ago. I don't show, just in case you didn't know, I don't show any photos or videos of places I have not experienced. And this was definitely an experience. So I have the specifics of the place, so don't worry, I'm gonna give you those as well. But I don't know why this thing is spinning like crazy here. I'm looking to make sure that I'm live, and I am live, but it's like that circle of death, that, that thing that keeps spinning like it's buffering. I guess that's what it is. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I just kind of corrected it. So hopefully it's okay now. So let's move on. Okay, so the daily check-in doesn't have to be long. Okay, it's probably keep it within 20, 30 minutes, depending on, oh, in fact, what am I doing here? I don't have the comments on. So, hey, go ahead and make comments. Feel free to engage because this is all about engagement. Don't worry, we're not going to be on here long. Like I said, 20, 30 minutes. That's norm, but, if nothing's going on, if I get through whatever I need to say in 10 minutes, then that's what we'll do, right? But right now I'm at 5, okay? So almost 6 minutes. So there you go. So the daily check-in is not that long. On Air with Russell of Hotels goes for a full hour. In fact, we did an hour and 14 minutes yesterday because Calvin and I were a little bit winded. We needed to talk. We had to get some stuff out. And then as we got to the end, it started getting good. You know how you get to the end, it starts getting good, and you're like, oh, I don't want this to end, right? And then we have to end it, right? Because we just can't continuously go on. But 14 minutes over, that's okay. I was good for it because it was a lot of good information. And like I said, please feel free at your leisure, go and check it out. It's there. It's not going anywhere. And I think it's important that, people that work in hotels, even people that don't work in hotels, they can understand, some of the roles of some of the people there, right? So, Calvin talked about, how he got in the industry. Did he choose hospitality or did hospitality choose him? We talked about that. That's a question. That's always a burning question everybody wants to know. So I asked that question. He answered that. So go on and check it out because there's a lot of good little nuggets that he's dropping, nuggets of information that he was dropping. So you guys need to make sure you check that out. So, okay, so we're talking about the Miraval. This is where we are. Miraval Resort in Arizona. Like I said, I was there a couple of weeks ago, did a site tour, site inspection with a client, and just had a great time. Just a great time. So it's 143 guest rooms. As you can see, this is the walking trail. So there's tons of walking trails, I think miles of walking trails throughout the property. I want to say the property is probably on at least 5 acres or something like that. But it sits right in front of, I guess in front of or side of or whatever, of the Catalina Mountains. Oh my God, just picturesque, okay? Picturesque views. You have waterfalls, as you can see, streams and things like that. So very nice, very tranquil, very zen-like. Is that a good word? Zen-like? Okay, very zen-like. So 6 meeting rooms. So it's not a big place as far as meetings are concerned because they don't have a lot of space. But for the meeting that I had, it was perfect, right? Because you don't want, it's not too big, definitely not well, it's not too small, big enough to have 50 to 100 people, and you'll be good, right? Built in '95, which I didn't know that. I didn't think it'd been around that long, but maybe the property had been around that long. I'm not sure. And the last renovation is 2016. You would not even know that, right? That's like 8 years ago. Normally, the rule of thumb for renovations is like 7 to 10 years. Okay, I always say that, and I always make sure I let you guys know. About 7 to 10 years, they'll do like a major renovation and things like that. So it's getting close to that. It's almost there. But you know what? It's a beautiful property. I love the rooms. I love the views. Each room has a patio with 2 chairs. You can sit out and chill. Did I mention all the food? Okay, so some people, when I first started looking at Miraval, I said the prices are kind of, they're kind of pricey, but it includes like activities as well as meals. I'm like, huh? Really? Okay, well then I understand the room rates now. So, and the food is great. The food is good. You have smoothies all day. You got coffee all day. Somebody's manning a juice bar, damn near 24/7, like from 6 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. So if you want a smoothie, I was smoothied out. Okay, I had so many darn smoothies, but it was definitely an experience, and it was a great experience. So once again, 143 guest rooms, 6 meeting rooms, 2,000 square feet of meeting space, built in '95 and last renovated back in 2016. What's the next thing I have? Boom. Oh, just a quick thank you again to Calvin Tiloki for being a guest on my show yesterday. That was On Air with Russell Hotels. I already talked about that. He's with RevPar Media. Any questions with Calvin, you can just go revparmedia.com. That's the website. Has all his information there. And also a quick thank you to Miss Kat Von B, aka the Traveling Greek. We were hanging out. When was that? Monday? Was that yesterday or Monday? What's today? Today's Wednesday. So it could have been yesterday. It was Monday. Monday. I'm losing track of days, and I'm only 3 days in, and I'm already losing track of days. So yeah. So Kat came down. Now Kat, I've known for I think about 8, 9, maybe between 8 and 10 years. Okay. This whole social media game, she kind of taught me the social media game like 10 years ago. All right. So some of the stuff that I've adopted, the consistency that I do, is because of her. She said, you have to continue to do this. You have to do this. You have to do that. So she gives me ideas all the time. So we got together. We checked out a hotel we had not checked out before, and that was the Pendry Hotel in West Hollywood. So we were there. I'll show some photos. In fact, I posted something on Instagram if you want to check that out on my Instagram page. But make sure you follow the Traveling Greek. Okay, that's Kat Von B, aka the Traveling Greek. So make sure you follow her on Instagram. She has a lot of photos. This is the thing. She spends half her time here in the States and half her time in Greece or overseas, because she basically does a lot of things that she does is international, specifically like Greece. Okay, so all the luxury properties in Greece, she got that connection. Okay, she got that connection there. If you have questions about Greece, going to Greece, when to go to Greece, where to stay, where to eat, all that stuff, Kat Von B is your girl. Okay, so we, when she's in town, we typically go and check out a couple of hotels we haven't checked out before. So the Pendry was on the list, right? So we went and checked out the Pendry, had lunch there, was pleasantly surprised on. I thought the hotel was phenomenal. Okay, the food is phenomenal. The experience, meaning the employees. It was just everywhere you turn around, there was someone there asking you, "Are you okay? You need some help? Can I get you another Arnold Palmer? You want any more food? Whatever the heck it was, right? You need a towel for the pool? Whatever the heck it was. I didn't need a towel for the pool. I just thought I'd throw it in there. But do you want a tour? All that stuff. They were so accommodating, and that's a good thing, right? And I thought, and we were having this conversation, I said, they have quite a few employees working, and, there weren't a lot of guests at that time. But, what am I trying to say? They kind of killed you with guest service, which is a good thing, which a lot of hotels don't do, right? A lot of hotels, they're trying to do more with less, right? They want to do more things with less people. Well, that doesn't work, okay? The model that they have at the Pendry, there's employees there that will ask you everything, get this, get that, whatever. They're asking you, they're constantly moving around, assisting guests, and that's what you want, right? So if you want a guest experience with good food, a great hotel, and a great location on Sunset Boulevard, can you get any better than that in WeHo, West Hollywood? I don't think so. You need to check out the Pendry Hotel. Okay, so I said it here, and when I do my daily check-in tomorrow, I'll make sure I show some videos or at least some pictures or photos of our experience at the Pendry rooftop restaurant, views of the city, the backside views of Sunset Boulevard, the front side views of the city of LA. In fact, I had this one photo. I didn't realize it was downtown, the skyline of downtown LA. I just took the photo, and then when I looked at it, I'm like, damn, that's downtown. It was a clear day. You can see downtown from there. So unobstructed views. I can't say nothing else about it. I can't say anything else about it. So yeah, so Pendry, West Hollywood, check it out. So yeah, thank you again, Kat Von B, for your time. Appreciate you. And she told me I need to update my my website, which I did, right? So I updated it, meaning there's some things that I was lacking, and I changed some of the color, the font, to more, I don't know if it was warmer or whatever, I don't know, but you could read it now. I didn't realize it was not, some of it wasn't legible. I guess it takes someone else's eye to look at it because I thought it looked fine, right? She said, "What is this? I can't even see this." And I guess the font was dark, so we fixed that. I fixed that. So it's taken care of. I've updated with some new photos. The blog is updated. I did that. I updated my last trips, like to Santa Fe. So La Posada's in there. The Miraval's in there. Westwood Look is in there. So those are hotels that I've been, and even Mohegan Sun, which I did, I want to say a little bit less than a year ago. Mohegan Sun, which is in Connecticut, that's in there as well. So I do a lot of, my blog is like a video or blog of a lot of photos of where I was, or, what hotels I've experienced, the hotels that um, that I stayed, that kind of thing, that I was, looking for meetings or whatever. So all that stuff is there. So go ahead and check it out. Check it out, russellofhotels.com. If you didn't know that, that's my website. So check it out. If you have any questions at all, my phone number's there. You can call me, or you can just email me. Email's there. All my social media platform connections are there as well. So feel free to check it out. Also, I just got this call from, what's my guy's name? What's my guy's name? Um, what is his name? The Marriott. And I know I did. Alberto Martinez. Okay. So Alberto Martinez is my sales contact at the Moxy and AC Hotel downtown LA. Okay. He sent me a link, a Russell of Hotels link for 15% off for my peeps, right? 15% off of the room rate. And guess what? It does not include that $30, what is it called? The destination fee? The fee that they add on. All the downtown hotels have it. I think most hotels in LA have it. But darn sure, like Vegas and all that, you got that destination fee, or they may call it a resort fee or whatever. He's waiving that for my people. So you get 15% off, plus they're waiving the destination fee of $30 a night, per room, per night. Okay. So just go to my website, russellofhotels.com. Go and click on the, what is it called? Hotel collabs, like hotel collaborations, collabs. I don't want to put the whole thing collaboration. So I said hotel collabs. Okay. Click on that. You'll see the flyer. It's the Marriott, it's the Moxy, and the AC Hotel. Go to the bottom. There's a link. Click the link. Boom. Make the reservation. All you got to do. All right. So if you're going to be downtown, you're going to be at the convention center. You need to be, you're doing business at maybe you're at SC, maybe, your kids go to USC, you need a place to stay, Moxy or the AC Hotel. They're close to SC, they're close to the convention center, close to LA Live, close to Staples, not Staples Center anymore. What is it called? Crypto Arena, where the Kings and Lakers are done for the year, and the Clippers are done for the year too. But the Sparks, that season is about to start in next week, I believe. So if you need a hotel room downtown, you need to go to my website, russellofhotels.com. Go to the section that says, or go to the drop down that says Hotel Collabs. Click on that. You'll see the flyer. Link is at the bottom. Click. Boom. Make your reservation. Okay, there you go. No destination fee and 15% off of whatever rate is. And that's a prevailing rate, meaning, rates they go higher, go lower, depending on what's going on in the area. So I can't control that, but definitely because of the relationship, he called me, right? He said, "Hey, I got this thing, I know you always, are pushing the hotels downtown, and, you send some stuff to us, and we wanted to do this for you." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Get out of here and knock it off." So thank you so much, Mr. Alberto Martinez, my sales contact at the Moxy and AC Hotel downtown. That's a Marriott product. Okay, you guys know I'm big with Marriott, right? You know, I mean big. I mean I'm a big proponent of Marriott. Why am I a big proponent of Marriott? That's where I started my career, right? 150 years ago, I started my career with Marriott hotels. So I'm always fond of them, and I was there when they first opened up this hotel, right? So the hotel is not even, it's not 2 years old, maybe a little bit over a year old, I think. So there you go. So I just gave you guys some information today. You didn't think you're going to get anything today, right? And I'm like, that's what I'm here to do. Once again, this is the Miraval Resort, Arizona. This is like a waterfall, water feature they have there. It's just, like I said, it's just a great place to go and be. You know, I mean, just if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to do that. Just sit there and just be. And that's my guest room. So that's my guest room. You can see the chair right there. There's two chairs outside in the patio. Kind of look over the mountains and the desert scenery. I love the ocotillo plants, the cacti, all that stuff, and the mountains in the background, and wildlife you'll see. You know, they have like peccaries running around there too. You know what a peccary is? It's like a pig, right? And yeah, they hang around in like gangs, you know, a gang of peccaries. So yeah, so they're in the swine family, but they're not considered pigs, but they are in, I guess they're a cousin of the pig family, but they're in the swine. But anyway, I'm giving you history on animals, right? So I'm Russell of Hotels. I'm not Russell of Peccary. But anyway, any questions at all, please feel free. Reach out to me, Russell at russellofhotels.com. I do this daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, like I said. Normally it's around noon, but I got a late start today, and that's okay as long as you continue to do it and you be consistent, okay? So once again, this was my guest room here. Had the patio there. As you can see, the table right there with the bottled water. That was a gift. And then I had an amenity as well. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. But I guess that is it. Like I said, I try not to make these things long. I'm at 22 minutes, right? So I said it's going to be between 20 and 30 minutes. So there you go. So I'm right where I should be. So I guess that's it. There's no comments. That's okay. But always know that anything that I do, any live that I do, is all about engagement. I encourage engagement. I want people to come on and say, hey, what's going on? You know, let me know where you are. If you have any questions at all regarding hotels, meetings, you know, how to get your hotel shown on this show. I do the show every single day, right? Every single day. And people ask me, what's your reach? What is it? 50,000. That's my reach. That's not a lot, but 50,000 is probably more than a lot of people have, okay? So a lot of companies. So yeah, I have the potential to reach at least 50,000 people when I do these lives, okay? But my primary platform that I use is LinkedIn, right? I got 26,000, 27,000 or whatever on LinkedIn. So yeah, so you have the potential to reach those particular people. So people that listen to this or watch this, a lot of hotel people, as well as people that utilize hotels, of course, right? I get most of my clients from here. And that's why people, you know, invest more of your time in places where you're getting the most return on your investment, right? So if it's Instagram, okay, then that's what I'll do. If it's Facebook, okay, then put more, you know, emphasis on those platforms. But always remember this, don't get too comfortable with just one. You have to post in all of them. And I always say this because I've been canceled before in several platforms. And the way things are going now, it looks like a lot of people will be canceled on TikTok, okay? So what are you going to do if you've been posting a lot of stuff on TikTok? What are you doing now? Are you still posting a lot of stuff on TikTok, knowing that in, you know, several months it can be taken away from you? And that's the thing. We have to remember that these platforms, we don't own the platforms. Someone else owns the platforms. We're at the mercy of them. They can cancel you, or, you know, in this case, they can be canceled. Okay. You know, do we agree with it? Do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with it, but it is what it is because, and the reason why I have the attitude that I have is because I've been canceled before several times with at least 2 different platforms where they said I was, you know, infringing on something or whatever, which I don't think I was. I don't remember that I was. I'm like, what are you talking about? But anyway, they'll suspend you for like I think the most I got to spend is like 14 days, right? But 14 days for a business can be it. That can be that can be it. That's detrimental, right? To any brand that's trying to be consistent. So what did I learn from that? Learn not to put all my eggs in one basket and to diversify my content, meaning don't just sleep with don't just sleep with one platform. Sleep with all of them. Okay. So if that's Facebook, if that's X, if that's LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of them, kind of spread it around. So if you do one piece of content, spread it to the other one. So it's not saying that you got to double the work or triple the work. No, you don't have to do that. You're just doing one piece of content. This video, right? I'm doing this one video or this one live, and I'm putting this one live on all those other platforms. In fact, right now I'm doing 3 at one time, right? So I only have to do the other 2. So I'm good, right? So just make sure that you do not sleep with one platform. Don't get too comfortable because some things happen and you get canceled or whatever. It can be in your control or out of your control. So that's just my advice, right? So once again, any questions at all regarding content creating, regarding hotel site selection, which I do as well, regarding marketing your hotel, regarding, marketing or promoting your hotel on this daily check-in or on air with Russell of Hotels, there you go. Just reach out to me. You see the Russell at russellofhotels.com. That is my, what's that called? Email. And if you don't want to email me, you want to call me, you say, I want to talk to this dude. Okay, I want to talk to him now. Go to my website, Russell at russellofhotels.com, and my phone number is there. So I'm accessible. So if anyone ever said, hey, Russell, I can't even get a hold of you. I try to get a hold of you. You're lying. Okay, you're full of it. Okay, because I'm the most accessible person out there. A lot of people don't give you all the stuff, right? I'm giving you everything. You can go to any platform that I'm on. You can DM me, slide into my DMs, or you can instant message me or whatever, or you can call me, or you can email me. So I'm accessible, okay, 24/7. But anyway, that is it. You guys have a great day, and I'm at 27 minutes. See, I'm trying to get to 30 minutes, and I can't, right? I'm forcing myself to stay on here for 30 minutes, but I'm not. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks again. Happy Hump Day!